Come on. Or whatever time it is for you right now. Maybe it's the middle of the night, I don't know. Hi. Or maybe you're watching this later and it's whatever time it is. Anyway, hi. We are in the nether. Why are we in the nether? Because I did a thing off stream. I went invisible there. That wasn't on purpose. Anyway, I kind of didn't want to spend half of stream just digging for netherite because we were going to need a bunch, so I might have shredded the nether a bit. You know, the usual. The usual on-stream nether destruction, but this time off camera so you guys don't get bored. See? Look at all the pretty tunnels we dug. And how much netherite did that get us? Well, you can see the 50 here. You can see the other 2 stacks here. Hopefully this will be enough for what we need. I didn't do the math accounting for all of the draconic components, but hopefully this is enough. Anyway, that's why we're starting on the nether, and now we are going to go away from the nether. Because the nether kinda sucks. So we're going back to house. So we need to deposit all of the stuff that isn't the netherite. And all that, and I mean ancient debris, I guess. Is there anything else that it's useful for besides making scrap? I don't think so, right? Like, this might be useful for something else, but I don't think it is. So you can technically melt it over there, but... Okay. Unless that molten debris is useful for something. Although I'm assuming we can use ancient debris for that, and like the netherite scrap for that. Yeah, we can make it a netherite scrap, and it's also only really useful for ancient debris. Oh wait, no, you can alloy it to make manulin. That's how you make manulin now. They don't have the purple alloy, not the purple. That was the other color. Oh yeah, also I put this block here because we're gonna need a bunch of this. I placed 1 block and dug for netherite. Okay, now where's our crusher? There it is. And shove all of these in here, and then let's hope they can manage. We got our little clockmaker. Why are we down here? I don't know. Anyway, time for seeds. Well, actually, no. It's going to be a long time until we actually get the seeds. Time to start working on the seeds. So, oh, jeez. R.I.P. Yellow Carpenter Bee. Well then, let's ignore that happened. It tried to ignore the poison. It shouldn't last too long. See? Yeah, it's gone. Okay, and let's go back to doing all the stuff. Also, I bookmarked this thing, so maybe let's try making this. Needs a water essence, unless we have that alley stuff, which we do. What do we use this for? Oh, the Rune of Spring needed some. Wait, then why do we have 3? Ah, the Petal Apothecary needed 1. That's why we have 3. We haven't made a rune... Oh, wait, we haven't made a Rune of Spring? No, we had to. We needed for a menu infuser. I'm confusion. Whatever, doesn't matter. We have 3 and that is what matters, and we need 2 and that is what we're going to grab. And I forgot what else we need. A clock and 2 gold is all we're missing. Well, luckily, we have plenty of gold blocks. And we have a clock dealer. Not as exciting as a coke dealer, I'm gonna admit, but... Yeah, just one for today, Cronus. Like, this is the sort of stuff we should have made a bunch of time ago. I have the clock in my hand, silly. Because this accumulates time. So it hasn't really had a lot of time to accumulate because we just made it. But it's okay. We'll accumulate the time and then it will make more time. I don't know if that made sense. Well, you'll see when we need it. Okay. So now that we have all the netherite that we're going to need, we need to check on our mana, which should still be about the same because I didn't spend that much time in the overworld. Okay, we do have a bunch. Wait, the mathing here. Wait, hold on. Some of our materials disappear. Did I put the Gaia Steel anywhere? Somewhere? Did I put the Gaia Steel somewhere else? Chad? Didn't we have the materials for all 4 things? Why is there only 3? Where did the last one go? Do I need to go and make more? Is that it? Like, I don't remember making the 3rd ingot. Did it just vanish? Did the stuff just vanish? How do I make the Gaia ingot? Or did I not have enough and that's why we didn't make enough? Maybe we just didn't make enough at the time. Maybe that's it. And I'm just a silly. How did we make Terra Steel? It was a bunch of mana stuff. It's like mana steel, a mana pearl, and a mana diamond, I think. Right? Mana steel, mana pearl, mana diamond. Exactly. That's still draining all our mana. Okay, is it done? It's done. Boop. Boop. There we go. Mana pearl. Mana diamond. Is this enough mana for a... Wait, is this going too fast now? Do we need another cake flour? I thought I had made the math on these to have that flour always up. Did we make the slimes too fast? I mean, first world problems, I guess. This should be enough for another, Terra Steel. Like, this is half of what a Gaia Steel ingot takes. I can't imagine that's... Can't imagine Terra Steel takes more than half of Gaia Steel. Yeah, talk about half. And now we go back and grab this and the Gaia Spirit. I still feel like I had another one of these and it just disappeared, but that's okay. And we also need another pixie dust and whatever the other thing was. I think a dragon stone. And I don't remember how to make those. Let's see. Dragonstone is... Oh, there it is. Dragonstone is a mana diamond and pixie dust is a mana pearl. Of course it is, because it couldn't be... some mana powder. Mana powder would be too easy. Also, we should sleep. The bees don't work while we're not asleep. So we should sleep. Yay. Okay, do we have enough for this? Okay, we at least have enough to get the raw materials for it. We don't have enough to make it just yet, because then we're also going to need to make the 8 Ooterium, which I guess is a bit less expensive? Yeah. A lot less expensive, which is good. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Still, that's gonna take a while to fill up. So while that's taking a while to fill up, we're gonna do all the other stuff we can do. So we can't do anything for this one. No, wait, yes we can. We can make this thing. Alright, we need the hearts. We need the hearts. How are we doing on hearts? I'd rather not have to kill the big guy again. You know who I'm talking about? So the hearts. So to make the blue heart, which is the one we're missing, we need 8 molten blues, which needs 8 times 9. 8 times 9 is a lot of greens. 8 times 9 is a lot of greens. Do we have to kill the warden again? I don't want to. He's mean. Chad, I don't want to go and kill the warden again. Wait, I could... Wait, hold on. Is there anywhere else that drops the... Okay, chat. There might be another solution. Put the book back in. Which one do we need? This one. There might be another solution, chat. With these guys. I just need to remember how to catch things in the jars. I know that was a way. I think it was one of the rituals. Containment ritual? I think this is it. You know, chat? I think we can give this a try. Okay. You know what? If this works... If this feels fairly cheap, and if it works, we don't need to kill the warden anymore. So... I would rather... we need archwood. We have archwood. We just don't have it in slabs. Yes, I know. Inefficient use of planks. I know. Not the worry right now. Containment jar. And which one of these is the tablet of containment? Tablet of containment. Oh, we need specifically the purple wood. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Open up the map. There's some purple wood. See? Right there. Purple magic tree. Chat is quiet today. It's okay. It's early. Chat's still waking up. Whee! Purple. We have achieved purple. we should also achieve food because we are hungry. There we go. I don't know, in one universe, two salmon nigiri are enough to fill up someone, but I'd love to live in that universe. So much less food costs. Whee! Okay. We have the purple wood. We make our containment tablet. We take our ritual brazier. Wait, we should fix up our pickaxe. Pickaxe, we need iron. We need iron to do that. Fix up our pickaxe. Take our brazier. Take our source jar, just in case it's necessary. Zoop. Okay, I should read up on how rituals work, just in case. Because I don't remember how the rituals work. Okay, performing ritual requires a tablet. Once you obtain the tablet, place your brazier in the world. Use a tablet, will ignite. In the state, you may throw additional items. If you wish to augment it, toss the item on top, and then interact it with the open hand to activate it. Okay, so we put it down, put the tablet down, summon the warden, get the warden close to us, and then activate it. That's the plan. Is it going to work? I'm not sure. Oh, hey, look, a skeleton horse. Can I tame you? The answer is yes. Do I have a saddle for you? The answer is we're not in range. What is the range? Is the range that small? We do have a saddle. Where did skeleton horse go? Wait, where did skeleton horse... Here. Oh, this thing is fast. You don't burn in the sunlight, do you? No? Wonderful. Flying broom, there. I know I could technically just teleport to the waypoint, but... it's okay, we'll just fly over. We get to see the sights. Which we've seen a few times already, to be fair, but... Oh yeah, that means you don't have to use mana to duplicate more warden hearts either. Or like whatever else it drops. Because the Drigme will just do the job. Unless the mod pack somehow nerfed Drigme. But I don't see what... I mean, I see why it would. But I don't see why it would. It didn't nerf the recipes. It could have just nerfed the recipes. Or just not let us craft things if things aren't gonna work. Okay, where is the entrance to the nether, to the end city? We found it before, we can find it again. Why did I not make a hole in the ground? Why didn't I make a hole in the ground, chat? Why do I now need to navigate looking for caves? Oh, hey! This little guy's back. Lovely. I lost you, buddy. Okay, that's just a zombo. This way, maybe? Just follow the lights, I think. I think if we follow the lights, we'll find them eventually. I don't remember... Chan, I don't remember where it was. Maybe here? Just keep going down. Should show up eventually, right? I think we took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't see lights anymore. Alright, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. I know I am breaking one of the main principles of Minecraft. I do not care right now. We have 3.5 health bars and boots that stop us from taking fall damage. Okay, little guy doesn't, but that's okay. He's okay. He'll live. I mean, I'll take more reactor fuel if you're just gonna give him to me like this. There we are. Okay, what's the blessed place? Wow, that is the words. What is the best place for baiting out the guy? No, I didn't. Oh, you're proccing the... Okay, but you're not proccing the shriekers, which is okay. Which means we have time. Okay, it's not a place where there's like 20 shriekers. That'll probably end badly. Because I don't know if we can actually summon more than one warden at once, but I'd rather not risk it. See, this is where we died last time, so I think there's a good spot to summon him around here. Oh, we left some bullet casings on the floor last time. Whoopsie doodles. It's okay. Arrest me for littering, Chad. I left some bullet casings on the floor. Starting to become Americanized. Okay, Rachel Brazier. Okay, where are we gonna put this? This feels like too far away from the main area. Never mind, there's a shrieker over here. Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way, on the other side of the... So we put him over here. We put the tablet. We put the source jar. We put the containment jar. And now we summon the warden and drag him over here. Do we have our grenades? The grenades might be a good idea. They might be able to lure him in. Snowballs might have been cheaper. Eh, it's okay. We'll lure him in regardless. Wait, is that too far away from the shrieker? Oh, lovely. There's... Can I just boop the shrieker? Okay, I can just boop the shrieker. I can just boop the shrieker. So I think that's what we're going to do. Just boop the shrieker. Wait, can the warden destroy blocks? If he can destroy blocks, this might not work. Remind me, Chad, can you destroy blocks? Chad's... Right, Chad's still waking up. Okay, let's summon him and fuck off out of here. Okay, where is he? Should be spawning now. It's 3 times, right? He should be here now. Mr. Warden? Okay, that one was different. That one was different. I think this is the one. Yeah, no, there he is. There he is. There he is. Gotta bring him over here. Over here, friend. broke a block. You should have heard that. Okay, we're activating it. It dropped the... No! No, 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 no. It dropped the... Hey, Edital, good morning. Thank you for the cat picture. I'm gonna need to find your cat. I'm also gonna need to make another one of those tablets and keep this jar for safety. Hold on. Where is cat? There should be a cat over there. Oh. Wait, hold on. Cats have run away. You will have to give me a few seconds. I don't know where the cats are. There, photo has been taken. This is... I did not think about the logistics of this when I made the point claim. Like, not that you guys mind much, I don't think. You keep asking for us, so I'm assuming you... Oh. Oh, the clock on the picture's wonky. Okay. There's a clock in the picture, I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's showing the right time. Okay, friend over there. Hold on. Well, you're gonna have to wait a bit for the cat picture. I clicked to save as, and it's not saving the picture to the computer. So let me just, if I do /back, am I going to immediately die? No. If I put another jar there, we do have source. Aha! It worked! All we needed was another jar. I should have expected that one. Oh, it's because the phone... No, the phone has Wi-Fi. What? Hold on. The cat picture is being weird. Save. Let me save the cat picture to the computer. Let me save the cat picture to the computer. The Windows syncing thingy is weird. There. We did what we needed here. We did what we needed with the... Now, why do we need a warden in a jar? No, we're not gonna... Okay, the cow in a jar isn't helping. I admit that, but no, that's not what's about to happen. I think after this streak, it might break just a feeling. What do you mean? You're not gonna be here? You saying you're gonna go away? Come on. Let me put the cat picture on the computer. Stupid computer. Why not you let me cat picture? won't you let me cat picture? It's going. It's going. Okay. Anyway, we have our warden jar. Now we need... I think we have found one. We do not. We have these little thingies. We need one of these thingies. Why? Because it makes us this little guy. Why do we need this? Unable to transfer files? Alright, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Do Discord, I guess. Sorry the cat picture's taking so long. Computer is not being cooperative today. Okay, let's grab all the things we need. Okay, where am I? Where's my test server? There. There? Here. And put it on general. Add a picture. Send a picture to myself. Ah. Okay, anyway, what do we need for this? Not you, or you, or you, or you, or you. We need a fish, some wheat, an apple, a carrot, right? Not bound script, charm. Fish, wheat, apple, carrot, a seed of any kind, and some gems. There. Okay, is there a cat now? Can we get the cat now? Come on. Computer. Okay, Discord has sent the cat. Stop, stop, stop. I'm sorry, it's taking a bit longer than usual for the cat. Save image to the computer on the pictures folder. And now close Discord and grab the cats. Change the picture to the new one. Is this one the new one? It must be. It's the one I just saved. There we go. And turn on cats. Oh, that is very zoomed in, and I don't know why. Hold on. Need to make her smaller. There we go. Cat. Now, you were saying you're gonna break the streak. Are you gonna go away? You gonna disappear on us? Please don't. Or are you just gonna, or did you get a job and you can be in here in the mornings? Is that it? Because if that's it, then yay, good for you. Okay, how does one do this? Again, what machine do I need? How many stuffs do I need? It's the enchanting apparatus with 8 pillars. Okay, enchanting apparatus is this one. I do not have the 8 pillars. I'm gonna have to grab the ones from back there. That's okay. I'm just gonna break the... Just gonna have to break the automation over there a bit. That's okay. And I just have a feeling I'll miss the next stream, obviously not on purpose. I mean, if you do, well, it happens. Don't feel bad about it. If it happens, it happens. It's okay. I'm gonna miss you, but if it's not under your control, then Wait, no. The wheat goes there. Did I put the thing I needed here? Yes, the seeds. Okay, and now the shards go in the middle. And whoop, 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 whoop. And now I need to put these back over here, or automation breaks. Boop, boop, boop. And now, what does the warden in the jar and the tiny charm have to do with anything, you wonder? Well, if we go over here. Automation. Drink me charms. Drink me can be given a home. It will produce items from nearby monsters and animals without harming them. Summon Drigme is a charm on a block of mossy cobblestone. Summon your Drigme. Summon additional, use more charms on the hinge. Casting a spell after killing it. Drigme considers its home to be 10 blocks in every direction. Drigme uses this area to produce items from entities. Fishes will depend on its happiness. Will be increased for each entity nearby for each type in its home. Containment jars will also count as an entity. Once Magnum brought you want to generate items and experience gems and deposit them into adjacent chests. They require source to recharge. Okay, you need source to recharge. That is workable. That is workable. We'll just need, I think we have an extra source jar. We'll just swap them out once in a while. We do not have a source jar. We can make a source jar. They're cheap enough to make, right? Source jar. Yeah, they are. We just need to make some slabs. I mean, we could also just make a relay and connect the two instead of swapping them around, but... There we go. Milk-powered magic juice. Okay, he's happier if there's lots of animals around, so let's put him next to our aminals. We need a chest for him. We need a chest and some mossy cobblestone. We need a chest and some mossy cobble. And our containment jar, of course. So we grab some mossy cobblestone. We put a chest. We drop a containment jar. With a warden. Who doesn't like seeing a warden in a jar? He does not look very happy to be in there, but he tried to kill us, so... We dropped the Drigme charm on the mossy cobble. And look at the little guy! Look at him, he's bouncing around. I'm assuming that means he's happy. I'm assuming all the bouncing around means he's happy. And once in a while he'll make some mob drops. Which will include the warden, which hopefully will include the heart we need. Which means we don't have to kill the warden no more. Oh, no, he hasn't made things yet. How long does he take to make things? The book say? Okay, it just says once the thing is full. It doesn't tell me how full the hinge is. It does not say how full the hinge is. Also, it said we can color the Drigme, right? Didn't it say we can color them? You may dye them cyan, orange, or brown. Well, we can't dye them pink, so... We'll just let the little guy work for a bit. He seems happy enough. We'll let him do his work and do other stuff for now. So what else do we need? We need a bunch of mana. How are we doing on that? Not enough. The cakes keep going. How are we doing on all the netherite we mined off stream? Going well. A bunch of this is gonna need to be placed in here. Oh, the thing. How much? Okay, it makes almost 5 buckets of ender juice. Noted. Oh, crumbs. I missed the pre-roll timer. I think it's time for ads, chat. I'm sorry, I usually have the timer, but I got distracted. I won't do much during the ads, don't worry. I'll just dump some stuff into processing and do some math on stuff. Be right back, chat. Please don't leave. Please don't go away. Okay, I think this is good. Oh yeah, we need a bunch of books. We only have 23 books left. I wonder if Cronus sells books. Do you sell enchanted books, Cronus? For 1 emerald, you can enchant a book with Fortune 2. Or I can just use 1 XP level to do that. I need more books, though. That's what we're doing, chat. During ad breaks, we're getting more books. I accidentally broke our leaves. Oh, that's okay. We got them back. That's on me for not having a paper bark tree. There, now it's divisible by 3. Wait, there's a more efficient way of making paper, right? On the compressor back there? Is that the more efficient way of making paper? Yeah, everything else just makes sugar. I mean, I guess you can put it on the press, but that's not exactly more efficient if we can divide by 3 already. And some leather? 15 if I'm doing my math properly. I am, right? There we go. Flip the lever. Paper, 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 leather. Time to enchant some books. How's this doing on XPs, actually? Okay, it actually has a bunch of XP, so I think we would be able to wait a bit. We do need a bunch of XP, though, so probably not. Wait, hold on. It's easier to do it over here. Yeah, we're just doing grunt work. Oh, right, I need planks. I forgot the planks. Forgot the planks. We should still have some. Yeah. We're back from ads. We're back from ads. We're enchanting books. Because that makes the XP generation a lot better. If you've been here before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then you're about to find out. How making enchanted books makes experience. And if you don't know, prepare to find some very cool stuff on modded Minecraft. Honestly, this thing and this mod, the cognition mod, very cool. Do recommend if you've never tried it before. Okay, make some more enchanted bookshelves. My math on my books doesn't seem to be doing very well, but that is quite alright. Hold on. We can do... We need to put this in here. 6 shells seem good for nothing. I also put more books to craft, so we should go and they should be done by now. Yep, 45 more books. Let's go to sleep so the beast can work. How's our Drigme doing? Have you made your stuffs? Okay, you've used up some mana, so I'm assuming you made some... Did you put it in the bee chest? Did you put your stuff in the bee chest? No. You must have put it in another... Don't tell me. Don't tell me you put in one of those chests. I don't think you can reach down there. Can you even reach down there? Hold on. Where's my shrinking device? Can you even reach down here? They're not in here. There's nothing on any of those. Oh wait, the overflow chest here? It would have just ended up with the bees, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's not here. It's not in the bee stuffs. Where are you putting your things? Like, you've used up my mana. I am very confused with you, friendo. I am confused with this. He has a chest here to put things in. Yeah. Bonus which need back into Charles count. What's progress? Head to alternatives and oh wait, do I need to put the chest next to the hinge for it to work? Maybe I need to put it next to the hinge for this to work. Let's find out. Let's put it next to the hinge. Okay, this would be a lot better if this had a progress bar. Because right now it just looks very green. Okay. It made a bunch of mob drops, but no heart. Made some tendrils and some carapace, which useful. Okay, we'll just let him work for a bit. I'm sure after a few cycles it'll make a heart. Bookshelves, bookshelves, bookshelves. Oh yeah, I need another block of Indirium. We're gonna need a bunch of that ender juice, so I'm just sacrificing a couple blocks of Indirium to fill up a tank. Because that thing's gonna take a while to make, so might as well just sacrifice it. Might as well just take into account that it's gonna be a lot of that stuff, and we might as well just make a bunch of it and sacrifice some Indirium for it. Like, when you think about it, Indirium's not that expensive. It's some lead, some ender pearls, and some third thing I'm forgetting. Yeah, it's gonna drop on the floor, my bad. Hold on, I need to reorganize this so all the books are in about the same place. how many shelves? 10. 10's not enough. We need more wood. Right. Doesn't work in the sub-basement. Does not work in the sub-basement. Let's grab 2 more stocks. Oh. We are out of maple logs in the system. Luckily, we have plenty in here. Okay. Let's make some more planks. Let's keep 2 stacks stocked. Stock stack? Stack stock. Yeah, words. Oh, why do I go? I have to go down, not up. Silly. And let's keep going with the books. Never mind, we're out of lapis. Now we're not. And now we are not. There. Yes, this is a bit tedious, but with the amount of XP it gets us, we kind of need to do it. And why do we need this much XP? Because we need a bunch of netherites. That's basically it. If you've been here on the last few streams, you know how this works for netherite. Okay, how many bookshelves do we have so far? 13? We might as well use up the rest of the wood. It's just 2 more cycles of this. And it's 2 cycles because I have 6 slots in my inventory. If I had more inventory space, we could do more, but I don't because I have a bunch of garbage in my inventory, which is okay. Sorry, that was a lot of words. Oh, we're getting all the books. Oh, we're gonna need to make a new stone. I just noticed the stone in the machine is getting a bit low. I need to make a new one. I forgot how to make another one of those. This is how much we've used this stone only exclusively to make netherite. Yeah, we've used this exclusively to make netherite. It is, how do we make this? We can enchant it with unbreaking, though. We might actually do that. I'm gonna enchant it with unbreaking. Okay, it's not that expensive, honestly. 2 cognitive flux, 1 emerald, 2 nether quartz, and 4 amethyst. I should have some flux. I have 1 flux, I need 2. Do we have the... Okay, no. Okay, how do we get more flux? I forgot. How do we get more areas? Oh, lapis nether quartz, and soul soil. Oh, that's convenient. Quartz. Some soul soil. 1 lapis. Some amethyst, and we already have the emerald. So I'll mix these 3 to make some of this. Put 2 of them in with an emerald to make another one of this, which goes with these 2 to make another focus, just in case we need one, which we will, most likely. I'm gonna leave it on the table here. And now, to anyone who wasn't here before, the magic of the books. We go over to our natural basement, aka the cave where I do weird stuff. there is an ender tank and some pink gel. Which, honestly, best color of gel, but... we throw some bookshelves down. Okay, on the one hand, I'm gonna hate that this is gonna look asymmetrical. On the other hand, I kinda need to put one here to speed this up. Wait, can I? Hold on. Make this look symmetrical. Where's my Silk Touch pickaxe? There it is. Let's make this look symmetrical. There. Now it looks symmetrical. Now, what is all this? People who have never been here wonder, and have never messed with this mod. Well, this is from the mod called Cognition. And this pink stuff is going to infect the bookshelf. See? It already happened to the one back there. You can't really see it because it's covered by the other bookshelf. But it will spread to the other ones. You can hear them, like, converting. And it will spread to nearby bookshelves too, not just the ones adjacent to the gel. See? Now it's an infected bookshelf. And what does an infected bookshelf do? Barf out XP and then die. All the XP is grabbed by this guy, which goes to this guy, which goes to... up we go. Which goes to over here. Which goes into here. So we can make a bunch of netherite, which we are going to need a bunch of. Speaking of needing a bunch of netherite, let's start on that. Let's grab a stack of scrap and gold. I mean, not a stack, because the stack isn't divisible by 3. So a stack minus 1. And let's get our netherite production going. Why do we need netherite production? Because of the thing we're trying to make. Observe the stuff we are trying to make. This guy. These, all we need is a bunch of mana from outside. That's passive. We're working on it. Wrong button. This needs a bunch of netherite for all of these tablets. Black iron ingots, which need dragon steel, which need, you guessed it, netherite. Speaking of mana, how's our mana doing? Okay, we can make our last Gaia steel ingot. We have enough mana for the Gaia steel ingot, so let's do that. Now let's not forget to pick it up, but while we're doing that... Okay, you cycled another time. Does the warden not drop the heart if it's mined by a Drigme? That's going to be annoying. If the Drigme can't mine the hearts, that's going to be a bit annoying. It's going to need a bunch of hearts of other colors to do that. And then... I think we need over a stack of the previous color to make one of the next color over. Yeah, we need 9 times 8. We need a stack plus 8 of the next color, of the previous color to make. So we need over a stack of green hearts. But the green hearts drop from... Yeah, so we need 8 blue hearts. Each blue heart can be made with 9 green hearts. The green hearts drop from... It doesn't say. Oh wait, no, it does if I click here. From the Ender Dragon. So we either need to kill the Ender Dragon over 64 times, or we kill one warden if this ends up not working to drop the heart. Which is starting to seem like it won't, sadly. And here I was thinking I had found a clever solution. Here I was thinking I was being clever. Turns out I wasn't. It's okay, we'll get to it when we get to it. Let's just grab all the other stuff first. We're making the netherite. Let's start making the stuff for the infusion pedestal. So what's the annoying part here? Ooh, Ethereum we can make. Not that hard. It looks complicated, but it's not. Ultimate slate's annoying, but we have all the stuff automated. We have all of the components automated, except the slates, but those are the easiest component to make. Pedestals, we already made those. Ultimate capacitors are the reason we need all of this. They're the reason we're making this. What else? But we could get working on those. Ultimate ingot. Another reason we need a bunch of netherite, because awakened draconium needs 4 draconic cores, which need a draconic component, which needs netherite. 8 plus 4 scrap. So about 9 netherite and a bit per component. And we're gonna need 4 of them. Stardust. We can make the stardust. We're going to need 8 pedestals, so it's 16 stardust. 16 stardust means it doesn't duplicate. The duplication chance is 50%, so we might as well just make the 16. Or we can... Yes, but they duplicate here, so 16 means 8 star metal. Star metal, pretty easy. We can make that right now. We have 8 iron ore. And I don't think we have any niotic crystals. We have 1. I think... How do we make this? To put a diamond in the energizer, right? So we need 7 more diamonds. And he's gonna put them in the energizer. We just... It takes a bit for them to do things. Hey! First time chatter! Hi! Reese Bloom! Nice meeting yous. Welcome to chat. Welcome to Cat Plays Minecraft. How you doing? What's new going on? We are making a bunch of stuff so we can make mystical agriculture. That is what is happening right now. And that involves a bunch of random stuffs. Like a bunch of netherite and killing the warden. And making a bunch of ender juice. Trust me, it all makes sense, somehow. But for now, we're lasering some diamonds so we can get some star metal. Somehow that makes sense. Trust me. And why do we need magical seeds? So I don't have to spend another 2 hours off stream mining. Yeah, first time chatter. Call me Reese. Alright then, I will call you Reese. Hi. Always nice to meet new people. Are you here lurking before? Is it your first time here? I don't know. How pure like it here. Oh, it needs 3 million for each of these. Oh, that's a lot of power. It's okay, we have a big battery. What's up? Things going good? Thanks for the welcome? Of course. I always make a note, like... Twitch tells me if people are chatting for the first time, so I make an effort to welcome everyone in chat when I see the little notification of first time chatter. I want to make people feel welcome, you know? There we go. 21 netherite ingots. We can put another stack in. Netherite. Saves I love the wing, you amazing peeps. Wow. Gonna make me push. Come on. I don't handle compliments very well. Don't you go around here trying to make me stop being able to talk. That is a thing that can happen. You wouldn't think so, but I have been known from losing my words if I get too many compliments at once. So okay, we're doing things. How's our little fella doing with the warden? Did you actually get us a heart? I don't think the little fella's going to get us a heart. I know how to make... Mind asking what our... Where are you at? Cause different accent. Oh, I am somewhere in Europe. I usually don't tell people exactly where. I want to keep it a mystery, but let's keep it Western Europe. That we're about in the same time zone. UK is. I'm gonna be honest. The UK is neat. I would rather not visit. Sadly, you know, I don't know if you can see the little pin on my hair. They're not very friendly to me and same people over there. The place is nice. It's just that the government isn't. I hope they don't bother you too much. Oh, that one gave us a lot. The second block gave us a lot less juice than the first one. That's okay. I hope that's enough juice. But yeah. So what? Wait, where do we need all this juice? I forgot. Hold on. This is a lot of recipes to keep in mind. Where do we need all this juice? Okay, I think we make the advanced capacitors first, and then check how to make all of these. Okay. How many of these do I need? I need 8 pedestals. Each pedestal needs 8 capacitors. Oh, each pedestal needs 2, so that would be 16 ultimate capacitors. So we need 32 advanced capacitors. 32 advanced capacitors? Do we even have the resources for that? We do not. We need more obsidian. Everything else I get, but more obsidian. I need to go... I hate going to dig up for obsidian. I know exactly what I'm going for it. It's just annoying. Guess we need to go dig up some obsidian then. Well, the Ender Dragon's dead several times over. I'm sure he doesn't mind if I wreck a couple of his pillars. Right? Alright, let's go and give the end a visit real quick. Starting to feel like I'm actually going to need to kill the warden instead of just leaving him with the Dringy. And I'm back. Got an important call. Oh, that's okay. You get to go and take your phone calls. I am just here for entertainment. I am low on the list of priorities. Important phone calls come first. Whee! I don't get important phone calls because people don't call me. Because I do this instead of having a real job. Does this pay me? No, not really. I mean, sort of. A few cents a month. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My brain can't handle a real job anyway, so... I do this instead. What do you do for work? Again, my brain doesn't exactly handle, like, a real job well, because there's a lot of... Let's just say that I probably would be able to hold a real job if I actually got a diagnosis for my weird brain, but I don't know if I can afford it, because I don't know how to go at it with a public option, which no official diagnosis means no accommodations. No accommodations means, yeah, Twitch doesn't... Yeah, the way you get paid on Twitch is if you get sponsorships, basically. You get pennies for the ad money. I do need to fill out the sponsorship stuff. If you do get sponsorships, it's neat. But yeah, it's okay. I have a girlfriend that does art commissions, and we're working on a video game. So... Plus, with the economy in the state it's in, my parents are okay with me just living with them, so... While they are a bit of a headache, Yeah, my girlfriend does arts. If you need some artworks done, she's very good. She mostly does pixel art, but she has some like traditional artwork too, and it is very good. I think I can show it on screen. Does she do animated stuff as well? Hasn't gotten into it, but she is planning to. She's the one who made my avatar, for example. Like, I know that's not animated, just a bunch of sections and stuff. But yes, animation is not yet there, but is on the plans for when she's a bit more free with time, which is not now, because, again, she's also making a video game. She's just getting started on that. She is a person of many talents. And she will tell you she sucks at all of them, but don't listen to her. She is very good at things. By the way, Edward as well. I worked with authors, streamers to bear my expenses and work on 3D models. Oh, she is also getting my avatar upgraded to Live 2D is also on her to-do list. It's just apparently I was talking to her. Live 2D does some weird things with pixel art and make it look bad, and she needs to figure out how to fix that. I do all kinds of animations and editor stuff. Well, that is really cool. Oh, so who made a PNG? Yeah, she did. This isn't using Live 2D. This is PNG to replies. It's a lot more simplistic. Like, it doesn't have any face tracking. If I'm moving around, it doesn't track me. It just bounces around when I talk. She made it. Again, we were talking about upgrading to the Live 2D camera tracked model, but pixels get weird with Live 2D. It gets the little... You're an artist. I don't remember the word for it, but Live 2D naturally makes all the pixels all blurry. And she still hasn't figured out how to fix that. That's the only reason why the avatar hasn't been upgraded yet. Okay, anyway, we also needed sugarcane, although I don't think this will be enough. I used up all my sugarcane making books. This is definitely not enough sugarcane for what I need. I should have some... Hold on, if I make paper out of the sawdust, it should lower the need for... I do not have a lot of sawdust. I do not have enough sawdust to make more paper. Is there no better way of making paper? Out of all the things, paper is getting us stuck. That is so weird. Sticky balls, we need them for something else. Bark, we need it for something else. There's no good way of making paper. This is ridiculous. I see. If you say so, I can help you with that stuff. Well, she would appreciate the help. If you're okay with joining the channel's Discord server, she's over there. You can... she's the only other person that isn't me that has a specific role just for herself. I think she'll say the channel artist role, so you can just go through there. If you want to contact with her, share some art tips. I am very clueless about art stuffs. I'd love to be able to do art, but my brain doesn't like it, because my brain thinks everything needs to be perfect, and art is the kind of stuff that you can't do perfect at, so it just starts yelling at me. Which isn't nice, but it's okay. Not everyone can do all the things, right? Where is the... Why am I just walking around looking for sugarcane? This is ridiculous. Just walking around looking for sugarcane because I don't have enough paper. This is ridiculous. You mean collab and since you haven't made your remote stuff in 3 months, so you know, without to make you these stuffs? Okay, I appreciate the offer. I will say what I say to every artist person. I will say what I say to every artist person that stops by. You know how I mentioned a few minutes ago that Twitch doesn't really pay much and I don't really have another job? Yeah. I do not have any money for commissions, sadly. I do not have any money for paying for commissions. I'm sure your art is wonderful, and had I any money, I would love to work with you. But yes, I has no monies. So I can't really commission you for things. My apologies. My apologies. I'm sure your art is wonderful. Okay, it's making the last one. How's this doing? Okay, the books are still getting molten down to experience. Okay, how much of this netherite do we need for the big thing? Also, do we have the green heart? Why do I feel like this little guy isn't gonna drop me the green heart I need? Like, it's dropping all the other warden drops. I don't want to kill the warden again. I hated it the first time. I died the first time. I don't want to have to try and kill him again. He sucks. Guess I can try again. Guess not much of a choice. Grab myself a shield, maybe? I mean, shield might help, right? A shield might help with the warden. I don't know how much it blocks the his yell, but it might help. If my little guy won't actually give me the heart, I guess I have to go and kill him. Which I'd rather not, but I guess we have to. Like, the old guy said, like, his entry in the book says he gives away the mob drops of whatever mobs are in his area. Hey! Oh, wait, there's a Resident Evil immersive sim? Wait, hold on, Edital. You gotta, you can't just drop that in chat and... A Resident Evil immersive sim. Is that like an actual official, like, Capcom published... Oh, Resident Evil, like... Okay, so not Capcom sanctioned, I guess. Still, that feels... Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna dig straight down. Getting tired of not having a hole here. There we go. Still, that sounds interesting. Do drop the name in chat. That sounds like something interesting. Okay, how do we kill a warden without dying? It also has a demo? Ooh, so I can give the demo a try. Okay, now I really want you to drop the name of it in chat. Iron Blight, okay. I will go and check it out after, not after stream. I'll open it up during ad break. we need to do the ad breaks anyway, might as well use them for something useful. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Can we skip all the spooky stuff and just summon the warden already? Can we skip all the spookiness and just summon the guy already? Please? Okay, there he is. He has yet to notice me. So we hit and run. Okay, how are you listening to me? I was being quiet. The snowballs, they don't work. The snowballs, they do nothing. The shield, it also does nothing. I can't even dodge his laser thing. Okay, I don't know how to fight the warden, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to be honest, I do not know how to fight the warden. So here's what we're going to do. That's what we're gonna do. Just respawn and kill him when he does. Why do we have the extra boots? Where were these supposed to go? Oh, in the trinket area. No, that's the time in a bottle area. Ah, the wireless grid is in the trinket area for some reason. Okay, we got the blue hearts. That's all we needed. No, let's not go. Let's not do more. I still don't know how to fight that guy. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We got the heart, and that is what matters. We got the heart, and that is what matters. So these go back in here. So this you. Okay, and this backpack is empty. This backpack is the one that has just 2 stacks of weird items that we got from the nether stuff. Oh, our boots are almost broken. I should probably fix those. Doesn't matter right now. Anyway, we got the heart, which means we can make this thing. No, we need more echo shards. We're gonna need a lot of echo shards. Now, how do we get a lot of echo shards, you wonder? With alchemy. Or we can just shove a warden prediction there, but let's not. We can just do this. Does it use up a bunch of mana? A bit. I don't think it uses up that much. I don't know what the level was. Let's see. It's at about the last beam. If I do it one more time. Yeah, it barely uses any mana. Barely uses any mana, and now we have the echo shards we need. So, we make another one of these. What else do we need for the crafting core? Everything else! So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 black iron. Can we do 12? Right, we need a bunch of soul catalysts. Right, I forgot the soul catalysts. Chat? I forgot the soul catalysts. Where are they? How does one get them? Where are they? Over here. Okay, so the one you just toss a bunch of... Yeah, just don't toss a bunch of glowstone into the fire. Toss a bunch of glowstone into the fire. Also, the shield was worthless. Ow. Do not get burned by the fire. Two stacks of dust for now should be enough. We'll probably need more, but that's okay. And now we smelt these in the smelting factory. And bada bing bada blamo, you got ourselves the soul catalysts. Also, how do we upgrade those factories to the next level? There is a... Why are you feeding the souls of the damned? Because the materials we need require the souls of the damned. Also, I'm just feeding them glowstone. I'm making their day a little brighter. How is this made? Oh. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say they're cheap, but never mind. The basic installers look more expensive than the... Okay, you know what? That's okay. How is this guy handling? Not that I need to... Yeah, good morning. You... Alright, Spain's in the path of the eclipse for tomorrow, right? Is it gonna be in your area? I know there's an eclipse popping up around there, and I think it picks up on Spain tomorrow. Not my area, but close. Not your area for the 100%, or not your area for the eclipse at all? Oh, we need 8 buckets of mana for the 100%. It's okay. The 90-somethings is still exciting. We need a bunch of biofuel. How do we get... We need a bioreactor. Have we made biofuel for anything else? Because if we have a bioreactor, that would be neat. I don't think we do. Hey, another machine we need to make. Another machine we need to make. I just hope the sky isn't cloudy. Oh, crumbs. I need to... I'm still gonna get some of the eclipse in my area too. I do need to get my eclipse glasses. I don't know where to get ones though. Maybe I have some old ones. I might just have to get some old ones. I was checking the news this morning and I think they're just out of the eclipse glasses everywhere. I'm gonna need to hopefully find some olds. Okay. Right, we need a machine frame, which means we're gonna need a bunch of coal and iron. We're gonna need a stack of coal dust. And we're gonna need 16 iron plates. Yeah, now this is making a bunch of stuff. Oh wait, it's made the black iron already? Oh, I didn't ask to make it. Whoopsie. Yeah, make us the black iron, please. Meanwhile, these diamonds are going in the stamper that makes gears. Oh. But hey, at least we're in the area of the eclipse. Those things are cool. We don't need to travel half the world to see one. What else was I gonna search? Right, I'm making a machine. What's the machine? I need the bioreactor. That's what I need, because liquid mana for some reason needs biofuel. Liquid mana needs biofuel for some reason. Okay, those plates aren't done yet, but the coal should be. So in the compressor it goes. And the iron plates are still not done. Wait, did big guy get stuck again? No, it's not on big guy. Oh, the smelter is stuck because we're smelting all of the salt powder. The Bernie is stuck. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'm hearing the bee is on fire. I'm sorry. My apologies, Miss Bee. Hey, we got some netherite from our netherite bee. It took this bee about as long to make that 5 netherite scrap that it took me yesterday. Wait, should I make a coven for tomorrow in the Ouija things? I'm in if you're in. I know we are probably at least several hundred kilometers away, but I'm up for witchy stuff. I don't know what kind of witchy stuff you do for an eclipse though. I have some vague memory of what they'll do for like the full moons and for the holidays, but I don't remember if there's any eclipse specific stuff. It's what I get for not actually having a coven and having to do things by myself. Yes, surprise chat. I is kind of a witch sometimes. Haha. Iron horse armor. What can we do with this? Recycle it. We can recycle the horse armor. Lovely. Can we grab ourselves thank you. Can I make the machine now? Oh, I need some bricks. I forgot the bricks. I forgot the bricks. Well then, let's fix that real quick. That's why we have a smeltery thing. Oh yeah, this needs to... I'm not gonna process these into scrap just yet. One, because we don't really have use for the scrap and right now, and two, because we might need those chunks. I think one of the recipes we need to make a bunch of needs those chunks. So for now, they stay over there. Boop. And... bioreactor! Okay, for all the mana we need, so we need 16 stardust, which means 16 star metal. We have the 8 star metal ore, which means we need 8 buckets of mana, which means we need 4 buckets of biofuel. And 4 wait, does it make us a bucket? No, okay, we need 8 buckets of biofuel. What's the most efficient way of making 8 buckets of biofuel? Everything just makes 80 millibuckets. Everything just makes 80 millibuckets. That's not fair. Okay, 80 millibuckets. I need 8,000, so I need 100 things to shove in there. I guess I have 100 seeds. 100 would be 50 plus 15. There we go. And now we grab a hopper. We do not have a hopper. We have pipes, though. We have item pipes. We have item pipes and chests. Somehow the more tech solution is the cheaper one. The more cheap. Yes, that's how words work. The more cheap. Lovely. Chat, I swear I know how to speak. Oh wait, I don't even need it. I can just shove all the... No, I can't shove all the seeds in there. Wait, do these not work? Does this need water? Also, what do you mean? Wait, do I need to put different things in there to make it better? If I put different things in there, does it work better? Also, it might need water. So it works for seeds, veggies, mushrooms, and saplings. Do I have a lot of either of those categories besides all of the hemp seeds? I need the green dye. I have some maple saplings I can throw in there, and some of these. I guess... No, I already have those. I guess I can also toss some... 3 things should be enough. Okay, but I think it needs water, so let's plug it into somewhere with water. Which would be here, but this is already a bit... Oh, I can just do that. Okay, we have 3 different things, which means 32 of each should... Okay, it does increase efficiency if we have more. Okay, we'll just let it build up. What did I need from down here? I forgot. Guess you can grab the netherite. While we're here, I guess you can grab that netherite. We can also... Okay, let's... So this is done. What's the other stuff we need for the mana? So we need 8 buckets of mana. We also need... 16 of all of these. That's a lot. Okay. So 2 blocks of lapis. That's the easiest bit. $16 mana steel and 16 mana pearls is annoying. We only have 4 mana steel. Which means we need slime steel. 16 slime steel coming up. Especially when everything we're making needs a bunch of mana. How are we doing on... Mr. Cake Flower, can you not eat faster? Like, it looks like we have a build-up, but actually we don't. We're making cakes faster than these things can produce. So we are not actually at a surplus. We were at a surplus of stuff. Oh, okay. It's almost time for... okay. Before I forget, I'm just going to turn it on now, because I forgot last time. So I need to... drag this here. There. I hope it's visible enough on stream. Okay, we have our lapis. How do we make the brilliant fibers again? How does we make the brilliant... 16 of these should be... We need grass. Shears. We have shears. We have shears and there's grass everywhere. That's not exactly the hard part. Leaves. We have run out of leaves. Wait, I didn't one-shot that guy? Getting weak. Why is it taking 2 shots to kill the zombies? It usually just takes 1. Weird. Let's not worry about that. Okay, these are oak leaves. I'll take them. We need another 8. There we go. That should be enough leaves. Whee! Ignore all the ghosties. Pop this open. There we go. 16 brilliant fibers. 16 lapis. Now, 16 mana pearls and 16 mana steel are going to be a bit more annoying. $16 pearls. 16 slime steel. And spend a bunch of our mana, which is kind of our bottleneck right now. This is our current bottleneck, and it's annoying. Okay, that barely ate up our mana. You know what we could also do? Try and speed this up a bit. We do have this. We do have the lava flower. We could use her to speed this up. I mean, I don't know how to automate the thermal lily, but it is useful for speeding things up a bit. Okay, so that gives us all our ingredients besides the biofuel. Never mind, we have all our biofuel. It's gonna take 2 rounds to take everything, though. And there's a skeleton riding on a bee over there. Okay, let's take care of that. Maybe let's leave the... It's 1 minute left. Let's leave the thing for after the ad break and just kill that. Bee was already angry. It was going to die. I'm sorry, Bee. I'm sorry. Okay. It's made in the basin, right? Yes, it is in the basin. It needs to be heated, which is... Okay, how much liquid does this take? 1 bucket at a time. Lovely. Lovely. This is going to be slow. Okay, where's our wax? I have the teleporter thing. There's our fuel. Alright, chat. We'll do this after the ad break. And, I'll see what else we can start working on besides this. Be right back, chat. Move this back to the frontier. There we go. Ads are on. What else can we start doing? I guess if we have our black steel, we can get the plate. Oh, it's black iron, not black steel. We can make the first plate of plenty. There goes all our power. There goes all our juice. How many more black iron can we set to make? So we have enough for this. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 times 8. How much is 12 times 8? Oh wait, I should hide that. Let's go. That. How much is 12 times 8? Eight times 8 is a stack. So it's a stack and a half? I guess I can order a stack and a half of black iron. Wait, plus 2 for the... Plus 2 for the plates. So half a stack plus 2 plus a stack. We're missing everything. That's just lovely. We're missing everything. Ain't that just lovely? Well, let's get things processing while we're in the ad break. Stuff you've seen before, so it's okay. We get that processing. We grab some more prediction matrices. I realize I could have done this inside. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. This wireless grid is fantastic. Okay, the Ender Dragon thingy is here. We just need the matrices. Like that. There we go. Are we back? Not yet. So what's the other thing we need? Appetite. That one we need to go and mine. Which I'm not going to do right now. So let's just eat some sushi. If you stream Abiotic, I might catch every stream. Do not tempt me. Like, the only reason I am slightly hesitant to stream it is because I have played through almost all of it, but I suck at it, so having played through almost the entirety of it, there's no more, like, the surprise factor. But being I suck at it, I can't exactly do the I can't exactly do a hardcore, because you know I'm going to just die a lot. I guess I could play with Miss Maud if she wants to on the Saturday streams instead of the puzzle games. She is enjoying the puzzle games a lot, though. She is enjoying the puzzle games a lot, but I could convince her. I think she only got up to the Tarask. Has played Abiotic 9 times now. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know how to make it interesting if I already know the game. That's the problem. I don't know how to keep it interesting. Like Minecraft. I've played Minecraft before, but never this mod pack. I keep getting sidetracked by a bunch of different things. Okay, 2 mana pearls, 2 mana diamonds, 2 brilliant fibers, 2 lapis crystals. Fire the guy up. And it should net us 1 bucket of mana. Wait for 2 more. Fire him up. Different bases, different builds. I guess that could work. Bucket. I guess making different builds could work. Bucket. Fire it up. Also, I've told you about Koromon. Yes, I don't know if I want to. I know what I'm doing on Thursdays. After we're done with Dragon Quest Monsters, I got a recommendation. It's a bit different from what. It's slightly different from what we've been playing till now, but I think it still fits the spirit. And I do want to try it. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but yeah, Koromon might have to wait. But yes, I do know about Koromon. Wait, hold on. How does one make the star metal? It's mana, then the iron cast, then the sand casts. Okay, it's mana, then the sand casts. But yes, was there an important thing about Koromon? So cause the streamer can capture trainer mons? It's a setting built in game. You can capture trainer mons. Huh. Wait, you mean like capturing like the NPCs mon Pokemon? Like critters? Things? You know what I mean? Or you mean like in stealing them? Okay, that is cool. I would feel really bad stealing the NPCs. Monsters. That would probably feel really bad though. Okay. Guess you can make another batch. Where's our star metal? I know I made the star metal. Where did I put it? Did I put it back in here? I did. Like a silly person. Our brick. And I need some sand. Hold on. Does this use up the brick? Does this use up the brick? It uses up the brick. That feels kind of weird. That feels wrong. It feels wrong. It using up the brick like that feels wrong, but we got our star metal, and that's what matters. Wait, was it not enough to... Did I forget one of the ingredients? I forgot one of the ingredients. I'm an idiot. I forgot one of the ingredients. And grab a bucket. And put our last biofuel bucket in there. We have more inside, but that's what we got right now. Is there still more in there? No. No, because I had only made 3 so far. There we go. Star metal. Why do you shift the buckets like that? One day I'll figure out why it does that with the buckets. So we need 3 more buckets of biofuel. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'd put it in my left hand, but sure, I'll take it. Go 2, 2, 2, 2, and fire it up. Ah! I fired it up in the wrong place. Lovely. And fire it up. There we go. Meanwhile, I can put you here. Wait, hold on. Why not just put all 3 of them at once? I am being dumb. Why am I being a dum-dum? Because I am a dum-dum. That's the answer. That's the answer. I'm being a dum-dum because I am a dum-dum. There we go. And mix it up. More mana. Alright, we're gonna run out of moldings. We're gonna need to make more casts. Okay, that's okay. We can... They're cheap. It's 4 sand and a brick. It's not exactly expensive to make the casts. Alright. Unless it's not spending them. Nope, it is spending them. Yep, it is spending the casts. I need another clay. And then I still have the sand. Okay, I just need the clay. Good. Good, 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 good. Give me the brick. I need a brick. Cat requires a brick. Please provide brick. Machine has not provided brick. It provided brick to the computer instead. Cat has brick. Will smash windows. Not really. Just if people deserve it. Like if they're cops or something. Cops get their windows, get their cars smashed. Everyone else is mostly safe. Yeah, maybe some evil politicians too. There we go. Okay, we have our star. Oh wait, we need to grind this up, don't we? Need to grind these up into dust. Shower me in stardust. Shower me in stardust. Yay! Okay, we got some extra too. Lovely. What do we need from here? Do we have the... There we go. These make us a bunch more Dragon's Breath, which we need. We also need, guess what? More appetite. How do we get, where do we get more appetite? I think we've exhausted the nearby supplies. We have exhausted the nearby supplies. How about we just warp to one of the random pillars we have registered and just use our scanner? Are you stuck, little bee? I hope you're not. That looks painful. Okay, guess you can't go from jumping to running. Good to know. I don't think we need to fight the guy, boss again just yet. We probably will need to fight it again at some point, but not right now. Right now, we munch on some berries and work to a random guy. I don't remember what this one is, so let's go that way. Ah, this one's in the nether. This one appears to be in the nether, so let's not go to this one. I was not expecting that one to be in the nether. I managed to look into the one warp stone that was in the nether. That is lovely. Okay, where are we? Next to... Okay, this town has 3 warp stones. Why do you guys need 3 warp stones? Why do you guys need 3 warp stones? Oh, hey, there's an abandoned mine shaft just out in the open here. Okay, I need a sword, don't I? Oh, it has water. Oh, this place is pretty. Okay, the abandoned mine shaft is just these 2 little bits of wood. Not the most impressive of mine shafts, I'll be honest. There's some glow squid back there. Appetite. Okay, just to be sure, is our scanner still scanning for appetite? Ow. I think it is. I'm not gonna try it on this one, because... Okay, can you stop, please? Thank you. That was a very unruly child. I am not usually in favor of spanking, but that child was extremely unruly. Also, don't spank children. First of all, don't spank children, period. Second of all, definitely don't spank them with a sword. I feel like I need to add that. I don't know if I needed to add both of them, but better safe than sorry. Do not spank children, and most certainly do not do so with a sword. Let's see. More appetite over there. I don't know if the scanner picks up deep slate appetite. Okay, there we go. Meanwhile, I have a scanner, and I... Big clay ball. Oh, it's a slime... It's a slime crystal geode. Earth slime geode. Looks pretty. Not gonna touch it in case I accidentally break a thing. Let's not break the cool geode. Alright, scanner, can you tell me if there's any appetite around? Uraninite, appetite. It is very high up. Okay, maybe shoving myself in a deep cave isn't a good way of getting appetite, I guess. Yeah, I saw the cluster right after I hit the scan. Okay, how do I get over there? I don't have a grappling hook. I should get a grappling hook. Does this have a grappling hook? There is the engineer's skyhook, but I think that one just grabs onto the... onto the wires from the mod. It doesn't actually work as a grappling hook. There's a grappling whisk. There's a grappling whisk. How hard is it to make? Could be worse. Could be worse. I don't know if it's worth it, considering we can, like, double jump super high, but... Yes, I know this wasn't my best work. There we go. Okay, no, they're not gonna fall in the lava. They're not close enough to do so, I don't think. See? No burned appetite for us. You get the regular stuff. Might as well grab the uraninite. Ooh, diamonds. I think these are more efficient to grab with the silk touch, actually, but... yeah, they're definitely more efficient to grab with the silk touch. Okay, now I do not want to deal with the spawner right now. I just need appetite. Everything else is a bonus. Something just yelled at me, and I'm not sure what. Something yelled at me, and I'm not sure what. Oh, this guy has a turtle helmet. Lovely. Okay, are either of you a mimic? No? Good. Useless. I guess I can keep the raw ores. I guess this can be mildly useful. Oh. Or turtle. Or tortoise. Actually, tortoise is a better pun. Might steal it. Why are all the good puns in like the earth types? I need all the other elements. That made no sense if you're not familiar with the kind of stuff I've been messing around with. But that's okay. Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh yeah, I have people in chat. I people who know me. Haha. Okay, that's still like several years from now for that to even be a thing. Sorry, chat, just thinking out loud. About other projects that aren't streaming, but I could use streaming to upgrade. Haha. No, I've talked about it on stream. The whole trying to make a video game dealio. I'm thinking, would it increase... I need your opinion, chat. Do you think it would increase sub counts if I said something like, hey, I'm giving every single person who has a sub, I'm turning them into NPCs for a video game? You think there'd be more people subbing to the channel? I guess it would depend on the video game, right? Because if it's like, oh, if it's a kind of game we don't like, then I guess they wouldn't really. But then again, it's the kind of game that gets streamed here once a week, so if you don't like that, then one of the weekly streams you're not really appreciating too much. And I'm yapping aimlessly again. So I can put the crystals there. We got to the conclusion that mining the diamonds with the silk touch is actually more efficient, so let's do that. Silk touch me some diamonds. Wait, hold on. Why is this full now? Arrows. It's the arrows. So chat, what do you think? If a streamer told you, I'm making a video game, and if you sub, you'll get an NPC based on you. Would that make you more likely to sub? Or would that make more sense as like a Patreon reward? Or like a backer goal or something like that? Like, it does make sense as like backer goals, but if we have a platform, might as well use that. Chat is thinking deeply on the issue and is therefore refusing to comment. Why is there just a random block of crying obsidian? Just... Ah. Ew, okay, spiders. Gross. Go away. Leave. Spawn eggs. Spawn eggs. Spawn eggs. Not gonna say no to those. Everlasting, I don't know what that does. You know what? I'm taking everything. Okay, anything else? Any more? Ooh, crystals. How useful are these crystals? They're pretty. How useful are you? Goes alongside the spawn. Can redirect beacon beams. Okay, what about the regular big blocks? Makes rainbow runes, slime rules. It says cosmetic anvil items. Can make lamps. It can make lamps. We can make green lamps. Do we want green lamps? I don't think we need green lamps. Now, pink lamps I might use for decoration. Green. Oh yeah, we found the rest of the mine shaft. Now, we do already have all the stuff we came here for, so I kind of want to leave. On the other hand, we just found a mine shaft. Let's check out one chest. If it's worth it, we'll keep going. If it sucks, we'll go back home. Alright, one chest. Does it have anything good? It has a lotus flower trap. I guess I can take the coal. I think we have an obsidian skull somewhere, but I might as well take it. Skillet, green axe. I'll take the spell book. The pressure pipes, but overall, okay, you know there's a second one like right around the corner. Redemption chance for this mine shaft. This. Another obsidian skull, origins of darkness torches. This one's even worse. The only reason I haven't warped yet is because I saw some diamonds over there, so I'm gonna grab those before we leave. Alright, I guess I'll kill this skeleton before we leave. It shot me. That cannot go unpunished. Alright, now we can leave. Now we can go! Chat must be thinking really hard about that question. I didn't think it was that hard of a question. Or does chat just not want to answer? Maybe chat just doesn't want to answer to not hurt my feelings. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Okay. We got all the star metal, right? Yes, we did. Which, why? I don't know why we didn't put it in storage, but there we go. So star metal is done. Wait, what were we missing for the capacitors? What were we missing? We needed like half a stack of capacitors. What are we missing for them? Okay, I can handle the smoky quartz. We're gonna need to get some more paper. The cactus green is doable. Should probably swap this for another cactus. Cactus green. Go cactus green. How are those doing? Not very good. We're gonna need a lot more paper than this. Okay, you know what, chat? I think it's time we bring back that garden cloche. I think it's time we bring back this garden cloche. Can we not grow this in the garden cloche? Can I not grow you? No, I can't grow you in the garden. Oh, it needs sand. Garden cloche needs sand for the thing. You know what? That makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. Okay. And you know what? Get him some premium, all-natural, fresh river sand. You are not plugged in, however. Wait, hold on. Wait, did we not get the full 2 buckets of those 2? Is that what you're telling me right now? Oh, that is devious. Okay. We're gonna have to go and dig up some more lasers. We're gonna have to turn on the lasers again. Lovely. Okay, we need to remove this tank from here too. Put it in the front. Grab our MV wires. We should still have a connector and some insulated wires. Replace this with sand. Put some that there. Plug it in. Plug it in. Bada bing, bada boom. We got some sugarcane growing. Now I don't remember what this fertilizer is. It's probably just bone meal. Okay, we'll just let it work. We'll just let it work and go do something else. Okay. Black steel. Do we have all we need for the black iron? We needed a stack and a half plus 2. So half a stack plus 2. Add a stack. We need a bit more netherite and all the dragon's breath we were processing. So more netherite. Grab, leave 1. More gold. Just gonna unpack all the blocks. And more netherite coming up. Never mind, more netherite not coming up because we're out of XPs. Which means we need more books. Which means we need more paper. Alright, new strategy for paper. Chat, new strategy for paper. What's the thing called? It's called an, no, it's a blank something. Not black, blank. I think it's called a blank something. Okay, just going through the mod is easier. Hostile neural networks. What do I need? A model framework, that's what it's called. Okay. So I need some stone. Okay, I need 4 stone. I need 4 stone. Luckily, the smelting process is relatively quick. There we go. One of these goes to be resmelted, which we need to do manually. All our cactus green is in there. So we need a repeater, which we can make. And we need more redstone. That's okay. We have a bunch of redstone ores. Yeah, we still have a bunch of redstone ores on stock. It's fine. It is quite alright. There we go. Blank matrix. Why do we need this? Do we have... It's not in here. Okay, come on. Not here. Where did I put it? Must have had one. We did most of the Twilight Forest. Is it in here? That's a Bastion map. That's not it. We did we do the Twilight Forest without the magic map? Nope, there it is. Found it. Found the magic map. Okay. And why do we need a magic? Wait, hold on. Before we go grab the magic map, we need new boots. Our boots just shattered. And I didn't notice. We need new boots. Do you have any boots? We have some half damaged netherite boots with curse of binding and curse of vanishing. No, thank you. These don't give extra speed though. They only give extra swim speed. If that's all we got, I'll take it. But okay, there we go. These are good. They're just diamond, but they're good. There we go. We got our speed back. Holy shit, that's a lot of Hearts of the Deep. Good, because these cost a lot to duplicate. These cost a lot of mana to dupe, so I do appreciate them. I don't remember what they're used for besides making... Yeah, they're used to awaken the draconian blocks, so appreciated. Even if you're not dropping the other kind of heart, that is appreciated. Okay. No, wait, no, not the nether. Not the nether that we want, it's in here. Twilight Forest. Alright. Oh, we didn't need the map. The Lich's place is right there. I think they spawn in the Lich's castle. Guess we're about to find out. Did I just one-shot that skeleton with my fists? Lovely. Okay, can we get the mobs I want? Can we get the guys? Ah, there he is. Okay. Come here. Come here, little fella. We got a Death Tome data model. Now we go over here. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm trying to do work here. Can we not? Can you not? Let's take out the Blaze model for now. And equip this. I know I'm taking damage. It's okay. Ooh, 2 of them. Lovely. This can go in the backpack with the tools. This can go in this one. There we go. Now we just need to kill some books. And now we kill some books for their paper. And if there's any bookshelves around, we might as well just take them with us. What do you spawn? Zombies? I'm sure you'll be useful later. You won't. So you won't. Anything in this? No. Nothing in there. Okay. Well, Chad, now we're hunting books. Now we's hunting books. Well, if we see any paintings we want, we might as well take them. Oh, there's a book. Alright, fine, I'll destroy the spawner if that's what you guys want. Being annoying, I'm gonna break their spawner. Oh, written books. Okay, books and if they drop books and quill, that's pretty good, because I think there's another bookshelf we can make with books and quills. Okay, if we can get a book spawner, that would be lovely. If not, I'll stick to killing them when they spawn naturally. Spiders, no thank you. We like spiders, not when they're trying to kill us. For some reason, books get a pass for trying to kill us, because then they give us paper. Where books? We need more books. Where books? They're still dropping broken spawners. Oh, because our pickaxe is broken, so we're actually digging them up with our hand. Whoopsies. Huh. Book. Zombie. Skeleton. Skelly. No more books? There's gotta be some books somewhere. Like, does this place not even have a library? What kind of lich is this that doesn't even have a library in their tower? I thought liches were supposed to be like like undead wizards. I thought wizards were supposed to be nerds. Oh, this looks neat. Don't know what it is. It's going in our bag. Don't know what it does, but it's going in our bag. Because if there's another thing liches usually have, is some pretty cool loot. Aha! We found the library. Alright, fellas, we found the library. You know what that means? We're chopping it down. You don't have anything inside? I'm just carrying an empty backpack here for no reason. Okay, put all the books in here. You're the book pack. Book pack. What do you have? Nothing worth it. Lovely. Now you're thinking, why am I digging these with my hand when I could be digging them up with Silk Touch and grabbing the bookshelves? And that is because I would rather have the enchanted bookshelves. But for that, I need enchanted books. I can just make the enchanted bookshelves out of regular bookshelves. So, we just grab all the stacks of books. I still want to kill more of those death tomes or whatever they're called because they drop a bunch of paper and that's what we came here for. It's paper, not books, but... yeah. Oh, this is more books. Okay, I don't know who puts a bookshelf in the middle of a staircase to nowhere. Honestly, I think this lich needs to hire a new architect. I think this lich needs a new architect, because this is terribly designed. It's just stairs going nowhere. This place is clearly abandoned, considering all of the vines and moss on this tower. Chat's been very quiet. Come on, chat. I like hearing you guys. Why is everyone gone suddenly? Oh, chest. Really? Okay, felt like the kind of chest that might be trapped. Charm of keeping. Sure, I'll keep the charm of keeping. Everything else sucks. Yes, I know I didn't even look at sword. It's a gold sword. Who the hell even needs a gold sword? Okay, can I go down the stairs, please? No, I need to break the cobwebs to go down the stairs. Okay. Okay, now can we get some? Oh, there you are. You guys spawn less than I thought you did. Wait, is this a spawner for? No, that's for spiders. Oh, cool helmet. Didn't do you much good. No wonder my armor breaks so quickly. All the damage I'm taking for no reason. More books? Oh, I went through those cobwebs for nothing? Good to know. Over here? No. How much paper have we gotten? We only got 40 pieces of paper. That is not a lot. I need a lot more paper. There we go, another book. I mean, to be fair, we do have the model, which is the main reason we came here, because with the model we can spawn more... We can... not spawn more, we can make... We can make more drops from them. And even at a basic model, there's still a worthwhile chance that it spawns. Oh, we didn't kill this lich. Chat, I guess we're fighting a lich right now. I did not mean for that to happen, but I guess we're fighting the lich right now. Oh, come on, that didn't bounce towards her? There we go. Did I just take away all its shields on one toss? Ain't that lovely? Wow, it's already dead. Okay, I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad for that one. I do feel kind of bad for that one. I'm gonna be honest. I do feel slightly bad for that one. But hey, Scepter of Twilight. And some more drops. And another trophy. The armor sucks though. You can keep it. Any paintings you might want? I kind of like that galaxy painting, actually. Can you grab one of those? Oh, wait. Hold on. If we grab it, it's not going to be the same thing, is it? If we grab it, it's not going to be the same thing. Well, at least now we know it exists. I guess. Now we know that that painting exists, and we can try and grab one. I want the book. Go away, spider. Oh, come on! He killed the book before I could. How am I supposed to get more points in the model if the skeleton's kill stealing? I thought I gotten rid of the whole kill stealing thing when I stopped playing League of Legends. Oh, these don't go in there, do they? Oh, those are 9 metal boots. Lovely. Okay, we need how many more books? 6? To get the model upgrade? You know what? They can't take that long to get 6 books, right? For 6 more of those death books to spawn. Look, there's another one already. 5 more books. Oh, it drops an enchanted book. Lovely. I like that. Please, drop more enchanted books. Please do drop more enchanted books. Okay. More... These are just regular paintings, right? Yeah. Come on. More books so I can go away and go back to doing cool stuff. Please, I tire of killing books. Just let me go and do cool stuff again. Chat, the books are being mean. They know I want to kill them, so they're not spawning. Oh wait, there's one on that side. Wait, is that a magic map focus? It isn't. Okay, they also dropped magic map foci. That is neat. I did not know they did that. Also, that's way too many bows just accumulating in my inventory. I'm assuming from all the skellies are also killing. Another book. spiders are ignorable. I just want more books. I thirst for knowledge that only comes from killing books. I thirst for the knowledge that comes from slaying knowledge itself. 2 more. 2 more. There's 3 down there. Oh, cool helmet. You're dead. Something just blinded me. Not sure exactly what. But it doesn't matter. We got all our stuff. Yeah, but it's at advanced. Okay, let's get out of here. We spent way too long in this stupid silly tower. Let's get out of here. Oh, there was another one over there. There was one to each side. Wonderful. Now let's get out of here. Before I start getting angry. I wouldn't. Just annoyed. Okay, back to base. This away, this away. Follow the cable. Follow the cable. How is this thing? Same. I don't know if you have a chunk loader here, actually. Okay. This goes in there. Need to empty the bundles. Books. Oh, and I need to empty the backpack too. Wait, I put another bundle? Okay, we definitely need to stock our bundle again. Now this backpack. Now, are these books in Quill useful for anything other than... Okay, they're actually useful for books of binding, so maybe I don't want to use them. Mineral survey tools, whatever those are. Okay, they're useful for books of binding, so maybe I don't want to spend... I guess I can sell them to the librarian too. Or turn them into name tags in like 3 different ways. Honestly, I'd rather just keep them for the, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for, chat? For the, thingy, you know the thingy I just said, the books, the summoning books. We might need to summon more demons. That's what I was looking for. Why was that so hard? That should not have been that hard. Anyway, so do we have enough paper now? For the... I forgot what the thing that we're trying to make is called. Capacitors, that's the word. Do we have enough paper for the capacitors now? We do! We just need some more smoky quartz, but that is easy. We just need some quartz. We don't have a lot of quartz. Half a stack. Half a stack should be enough. We're gonna need... Hey, we're gonna need to create a point over here for a bit. If that's okay. Also, while we're here... We can check on this. Okay, it actually... Okay. It's full enough that I don't mind doing one of these. And while we're pointed the other way, might as well check. So this is at... 2/3? Halfway between the half and the 3/4 mark. Halfway between the half and 3/4. We click key to make some Ooterium. How much mana does it eat? Wait, it still eats half a mana pool? To make one thingy of Wooterium, it's half a mana pool. What do you mean Wooterium costs the same as Gaia Steel? Okay, that is annoying. Okay, Wooterium taking up the same as Mana Steel is kind of annoying. Okay, let's get the Endo Flame working too. Cake. Sugarcane. Eggs. Should not be taking this long to fill. Okay, this might take a bit. Chat. Okay, you know what? Let's let it fill up and go do something else while we wait. What else can we do? For this, what can we get started with? The slates! Of course, the slates. We need 8 of these, which means we need 8 slates. Which 8 slates means we need 8 of these, which we have right here. 8 of these. Go... Where's our... Here? Staff of Traveling. We go in here. We make some more quartz. Please, you silly spreader, hurry up. Okay, it's not the spreader's fault. The flowers are full. Ow, what the? Bitch. Okay, and now we can aim this back at the big mana pool. Okay, and we go back to the mob farm and turn these into the second tier of slates. And back to the workshop, and all we needed was the quartz, which means we can now make half a stack of capacitors. Why do we need half a stack? Because we... Never mind, we need more quartz still. Never mind, chat, we need more quartz. And they're 15, it said. Okay, let's grab 20. Never mind, we need more quartz. Never mind, we need more quartz. Okay, I want the bucket in my hotbar, please. Why do you insist on putting the buckets on not my hotbar? Okay, let's check things over here. So about the same, we have these experience gems, which can be packed into greater experience. Okay, they just give experience. How much, I wonder? How are we doing over here? 7 netherite scrap, 17 diamonds. I'll take all of those. Are we out of bottles here? Almost. There we go. Please, I need the quartz. God, the magic is being mean to me. You know what's also mean to me? This. The corporate overlords that forced me to do this. There. Now is that enough quartz for all your capacitors? Please tell me it is. Please tell me it is. That is a lot of material that it's going to need to make. Oof. Okay. Oh, big guy's gonna have a lot of work. Oh, big guy's got a lot of work. Oh, big guy's got a lot of work. Can you go through all of this in less than 5 minutes? Like, I know he's fast. Okay, he already changed ores. As long as he leaves the gold for last, because I think the gold is what's the most in there. As long as he leaves the gold for last, it should be okay. Now, while that is working, what else can we do? Check on our netherite. Yeah, we're out of... What was the difference between... Oh, what did the written bookshelves give us? Because the written bookshelves did something else. Was the archiver's bookshelf? Oh no, it's written books, not books in quill. So we'd need to write all of them down. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that, chat. I don't have the patience for that. Also, let's turn off the crushing wheels and turn on the assembly line again. Get these out of here because they're not being useful. Ah, throw backpack in there. No, 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 no. That's an important backpack. I think that's the backpack with all our stuff. Yeah, let's not throw that in the system. Good thing the system keeps NBTs. Okay, what can we work on then? For the 1.5 minutes until break. Did I change the... I did not. We can change this back to the proper position. I can make the mana... I can make the mana... I can make the XP books during the ad break. It's not something people are too interested in. I don't think it's pretty repetitive. I'm going to grab all the books anyway. So 3... It needs to be divisible by 3, so I'll grab a stack. And a stack of this. Preparing. Why is it still processing? Still processing some of the ores. Okay, I just hope nothing got stuck anywhere. It does have a tendency to get things stuck in the induction smelter. I'd rather it didn't. Okay, these need to go in the... These need to go in the system because we need them for things. Also, did I hear a witch? Did I hear a witch? Yes, I did. Yeah, we like witches as long as it doesn't hurt us. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna cut to ads, and I'm gonna go enchant some books while we're doing the ad break. So we can get a bunch of XPs. How does that sound? Good? Good. Alright then. Be right back, chat. Please don't leave. Alright. Do we have... We're gonna need like 2 stacks of planks. We do have like 2 stacks of planks. Oh, we're still at 29. I didn't need to worry about this. Put the books here. And this is what we do during the ad break, because this part is annoying, and also people with ad blockers get to hear me sing. Now, I do like singing. I just think I suck at it. I guess I could let chat decide if I'm good at singing or not. Although I don't think chat is entirely unbiased on that front, but... I don't know. I get nervous with singing. Like, unless I'm doing like a little jingle for myself, I get a bit nervous if I'm like need to actually sing. That's why, like, even if it is like top tier, like the aim for the stars kind of dealio, I don't know if I could bring myself to try and audition for Hololive, because they do a lot more music stuff and a lot less gaming stuff. And as much, and they're like the biggest like VTuber company, but I don't know if I can do this and all the singing bits. Like, I can play the mandolin, but I don't think they have anything that would require a mandolin player. Like, since when the fucking Hololive needed someone who plays the mandolin for their songs? You know what I mean, chat? No, you don't, because we're still on ads and no one's actually listening right now. Unless you're listening to the VODs, in which case you're not typing in chat because you're watching this later. Having this mod here makes this a lot easier. Having this mod here makes yapping a lot easier, actually. Okay, we're almost there. And we are out of break. For anyone who did get the 3 minutes of ads, you missed me yapping about singing and Hololive. You can go watch the VOD later. I don't know if that ups my metrics or not, but not really the point. The point is go if you want to watch my ramblings of what I'm saying while doing this repetitive thing while... Yeah. Chat, please, I need more chat interaction. I am starting to lose it, clearly. We're just doing a bunch of repetitive books, enchanting things. Okay, we're almost there. There's 15 more books. Half would be 7.5, so if we have 8 left... Okay, we're gonna have 7 left. Okay. Okay, that adds up. That adds up. Okay. Shift clicking is a lot easier than using the scroll wheel. Why was I using the scroll wheel and I can just shift click? Well, anyway, we have 21 shelves. That should give us a bunch of XPs. I think this is the fastest way of going there. Yeah, and then just look for the yellow box, because I'd never turned off the bounding box for the vacuum hopper. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. And now do this. There we go. And now we just leave them here. And the ender tank will transport all the XP to where it's needed. Which is the part of the workshop that handles the netherite. Okay, let's just make sure this didn't get stuck. It did not. Lovely. Let's put the... Oh, it was already still here. Lovely. Okay. Back up. Dump the netherite in. Dump this in. Okay, so what else can we get started on? I guess we can make the ultimate slates. No, because we're using a bunch of the machines we need for those. Can we make the crafting core? I guess we can make the last bits of the crafting core. Wait, do we have more luminescence? I think we're gonna need to make more luminescence. Okay, we still have 8. Is 8 enough luminescence? Is 8 enough luminescence for another crafting core? So we need 2 elite catalysts, which can need 8 elite components in total, which is 8 luminescence. Okay, the other ones, we have exactly enough luminescence for another crafting core, which is wonderful. Is there a... Nope, just chickens. Why are there eggs in the chicken pit? Why are there eggs in the chicken pit? I have a vacuum hopper to not have eggs in the chicken pit. I think one of the babies just died. I thought I had a vacuum hopper specifically to avoid that situation. Okay. Anyway, let's ignore that and let's make the things we need for the plates. So, besides the luminescence, we're gonna need 16 diamond rods, 16 gold rods, 16 HDP rods. So, do we have any of those? No, but we can make the gold rods. Okay. The diamond rods are made, I'm assuming, by putting diamonds in the rod press. I'm assuming. You know what they say about assuming, but it seems this case it is accurate. So that means we need another 8 diamonds. If you would. And do we have any leftover HDP? We have 1 pellet. That is not enough. 1 pellet is not enough, and I just realized I forgot to turn off the little block. There we go. 1 pellet is not enough HDP. Which means we need to turn this system back on. Okay, we have 15 more pellets here. And 10 more in here. I guess that means we need more biofuel. Which is made in the crusher, right? Yeah, and the best thing to shove in the crusher for that would be... Yeah, I'm not shoving in cake. Warped wart blocks? Or the... Can we just... Are these useful for anything? We can clean them into nether wart. Yeah, no, they're going in the crusher. You're not being used right now, are you? No? Lovely. In the crusher you go. Into the crusher you go. Meanwhile, these HDPE pellets need to be turned into rods by being shoved into a multi-servo press. Which is currently not in use, which is great. We need the rod cast. If you wouldn't mind. Okay, that means you know there's 16 pellets. I'm just gonna shove all this biofuel into the... wrong floor. Just gonna shove all this biofuel into the PRC and see what happens. I'm making more stuff. Oh, there's another 10 here, which means we need another 6. Which means we need 6 substrate? Which means we need 6 substrate. Yeah, every time I just always uses ethylene. Which always comes from the PRC. So we need to be running the PRC anyway. Oh, another 6. And in you go. I love how the separator just beeps up just a second to refill the oxygen. And there we go. Whoop. While we're down here, actually. While we're down here. I know that uses up a bunch of power, so we can keep doing that. Also, while we're down here, I think this needs recharging. Okay, and we put the pellets. They're not in use, so we put you in here. There we go. That's all the rods we need. Wait, not the diamond ones. We're still waiting on those diamonds. And into the rod press, which is the first one. I do appreciate past me having labeled these. That is a lot useful. That is very useful. Thank you, past me. Okay, how's our netherite production? Waiting on the XPs. The XP is flowing, so we are getting netherite. The experience doth flow. Alright, we need all the illumination powder. We need 8 plates times 2. We need 16 illumination powder. I've forgotten how to make that. Aquamarine and glowstone. So we need 16 aquamarines and a stack of glowstone. We have any aquamarines? We have 6. How do we make more aquamarine shale? Transmutation catalyst, some sand. Each one makes 6, so just need another 2. How does each one make 6, you wonder? Through the magic of Big Guy. Because we now give Big Guy the aquamarine shell. And we get this out of here, put the duplication catalyst back. As duplication catalyst, a lot more useful. And we go and check, and we have a bunch more aquamarine. 16 we need to be precise. And we need a bucket of liquid starlight, which I thought we had, but we don't. Which means we need one more aquamarine. Which means we need one more aquamarine shale. We need one more shale. Okay, I'm just gonna swap them as I need them. Should be alright. Do your thing, Big Guy. Okay, which means 4 of these magma crucibles being used. Okay. Which means 4 of these go to the outside crucible. She's gonna take a while. Is there any other... Is it a better source of heat? I think it's currently at 4. Is there a better source of heat than times 4? Nope. We're at maximum heats. Okay, so now we need some glowstone. Stack, to be more precise. We don't need the sand. What else do we need? I think for this... Oh wait, we can craft this already. There we go. Okay, for that, we're closed down. Do we have the capacitors already? Do we already done the capacitors? We made 2. Why are we stuck on the capacitors? Ah, the gold chipsets. Okay. At least we know what the choke point is there. At least we know what the choke point is. Can we upgrade those energizing rods? Energizing rods. We're at hardened. Next one will be blazing. What do they need? Another cube, a block of quartz, and 2 blazing capacitors. I think we can make these. I mean, not right now, because the blazing... The blazing crystals need the lasers, so we can't make them right now. But that shouldn't be too bad. I think we can make those. While the capacitors are being made, we can get started on the stuff for the next upgrade of capacitors. Liquid chorus, not too bad. Enhanced ender ingots, very mucho bad. We're gonna need a stack of these. In case you missed the math. Because it's 4 per ultimate, we need 2 ultimates per pedestal, and we need 8 pedestals, which means a stack of these. A stack of these means, first of all, 16 ender stars. Which means 16 nether stars and a stack of ice vendor. Luckily, we can do this for the nether stars. Where's our skulls? I think we're gonna need to go fetch some skulls from downstairs. Hold up. We have a bunch of skulls downstairs. We can go fetch them. Soup, soup. Yeah, stack and a half of skulls. Plus some skull fragments. Oh, did I not? Not that it's mattering right now, but hold on. It seems I forgot to set this to drain from the machine, too. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, put more skulls in the machine. 7. Okay, we need 16. There we go. And then those 16 are gonna get turned into ender stars, which need 1 stack of eyes of ender. 1 stack of eyes of ender needs... 1 stack of eyes of ender is going to need 1 stack of blazing dust. 1 stack of blazing dust is going to need 16 blaze gold. 16? 16. 16 blaze gold. Do we know how to make blaze gold? We do. If I ask you to make 16 blaze gold, are you going to tell me to screw off? You are not. Alright, blaze gold it is, please. Big eye? Big eye, I can't have you slacking. We're doing a bunch of stuff. Can't have you slacking at work right now. Okay, what's the other stuff we need for these ingots? Regular ender ingots. How do you make these? Ender rare and soul steel. Now, thankfully, ender to enhanced ender is 1-to-1, so we need a stack of soul steel and 3 stacks of ender rare. I don't think we have that much. Stack of soul steel. Can you get me a stack of soul steel? We do have the materials for a stack of soul steel, then please go ahead. And what about the ender air? We have half a stack. Or we shove Indirium in a bottle. So 2 millibuckets of Indirium, and so each bar of Indirium gives us 10 air. Yeah, I'd rather just take a trip to the end. Hold on. Is there, like, easier teleportation? Travel linkers, I think, have a distance limit. Doesn't Mechanism have a teleporter? Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Frame music is running a portal to be generated. I think it needs a bunch of power, though. I think it needs a bunch of power. That is a lot cheaper than I expected. I think it needs up a ton of power. about these share stones. What are they? Need a warp stone, which... honestly, not that expensive. And we can just use the broom. Okay, I said we needed 3 stacks of ender air? Is that what I said? Indeed it is. Which means we need 3 stacks of bottles. And that a kick in the shins. Bottles. We have 1 stack. 2 stack. We need 1 more stack. 3 stack. Give or take 4 bottles, it's fine. Put the luminescence back and put these back. And these. Are you done in there? Oh, you're done. Hold on. At the risk of getting distracted. At the risk of getting distracted. The enriching factory is not in use? Good. This still is, though. This is like the one thing that's getting everything else stuck. I wonder how far along it is. Okay. Big guy, you gotta stop doing that. Big guy, you gotta stop doing that. How is it going? It's still missing 33 of them. Wait, this is still processing? Oh, because the iron wasn't being processed because Big Guy was being lazy. Come on, Big Guy. 12. I need 16 of these, please. I can put these back. So how does this work exactly? We scoop this up. Put it in the hole. Throw the enriched aquamarine in the glowstone. Grab this, and boom! Illumination powder. Put the liquid starlight in here, put the illumination powder here. And off we go to the end to grab some air. We're going to the end to grab some air bottles. I feel like we're in the Lorax. Okay, we need some food. We're out of sushi. We're out of sushi? We're out of sushi, chat. We need to go grab some more. We're out of sushi. You know what we could do? Actually, as soon as we grab that ender, that's what I'm going to do, because if we're going to be doing a bunch of mystical agriculture, we're going to want a bunch of garden cloches somewhere. And if we're doing garden cloches... And if we're doing garden... While we're here... It's like right there. I'm gonna forget it's there. Okay, so test number 1. Does this have a limited range? It does. Okay. Good to know. And this way, I think. And turn here, up here, past the chest. Down these stairs. And up we go. But yeah, if we're going to be doing mystical agriculture, we're going to need some place to plant them. And my thinking is garden cloches. Now, maybe it's not the best. Maybe we can look at other examples. Okay, hold on. Let me just... This might take a bit. This might take a bit. This feels kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? The worst part is we need all of these bottles of Ender Air. No, you know what the worst part is? We have almost a full, like, 10 bucket tank of Ender Juice. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I don't remember how much Ender Juice we need per, but I don't think that's enough. Hold on, let me do math. Cat's about to do math. Careful, things might explode. Eh. Okay, so. Not you, you. So we need a stack of enhanced Ender ingots. Each one needs 360 millibuckets of Ender Juice. So 360 times 64. That is 23 buckets of Ender Juice. We have 7. We have 7.5. We need 23. Alright. Time for pipes. Yeah, sure, I can use mechanical pipes. Okay, what about the soul steel? Is that halfway? Because it needs to make all the steel first, and then it makes the soul steel with the steel. Okay. We'll wait. How's our mana doing? Enough for another Wutherium ingot. Enough for one more. Speaking of one more. Stop doing that, Minecraft. Why does it keep doing that? Chat, does anyone know why it keeps doing that? Okay. Oh, we have the Wutherium. Actually, they used up less mana than before. Hold up. Okay, we are at a bit over half. Give it some Wutherium. Wait, did I do the math wrong and it only uses a quarter instead of a half? I don't know how to read bar graphs, chat. It uses half the mana than Gaia Steel does. Not the same. Which means we have enough for another one. Right? Yeah. Thermal Lily is exhausted. Look at the poor little flower. It has steam coming off of it. Needs to rest. Meanwhile, this glutton just keeps eating cake. Forever and ever. Okay. We just need another 4 Wutherium, which would be another full mana pool. Okay, that could be worse. Alright, so. And the rear. Alright, things don't stack inside the dissolution chamber. I completely forgot about that. Things don't stack in here. How does one make a hopper again? Oh wait, a hopper won't work. A hopper won't work. I don't think a hopper will work. Pipes? We can do pipes, I think. Let's try doing pipes. Maybe we can do pipes. Maybe we can do item pipes in the chest. Maybe we can do item pipes in the chest. Oh, we already had a bioreactor. Chat, we had a bioreactor already. I'm just an idiot. Well, ain't that lovely? Where's my thing? The gauge dropper. Ain't I a dum-dum? Oh, I can't put things in there. I can't put biofuel in there, just take it out. Okay. Anyway, this goes... chest. Stuck. Pipe. And the air. All the soul steel is done? All the soul steel is done. Lovely. Wait, is there one in there already? No. Okay, so I need 64. Why is there dimensional shards in here? Why the dimensional shards in here? Confusion. Anyway, grab our universal wrench thingy. Where is it? In the backpack. There. And start training. All the ender juice. I forgot to lock the recipe. I forgot to lock the recipe. There we go, it's locked. So now it shows up in there. So now if I grab my pick wrench and do this. There we go. And now I need to, not you, you. Grab another block of Indirium. Other way around. And shove it in there. There we go. And eventually we'll get a stack of Ender ingots. Eventually. Or this block will break and we'll need another one, actually. You're not using the induction smelter right now, are you? Can you get us another, like, 2 blocks of Indirium? You can? Lovely. How's the netherite doing? This thing is almost broken. 7 would be 21 of each. So let's grab 21s. Let's grab 21 scrap. Oh wait, no, I need 2 more of those. Another one. Sure, that works. We need more than that. 20. 21. And now 21 gold. Which we have in block form. We have in pog form. Alf is back in pog form. Does anyone still remember that episode? Why am I fucking making Simpsons references? Chat, why am I making Simpsons references? Please, chat, say something or else I am going to keep saying dumb shit. Okay, meanwhile, we made the blaze gold, I assume. We have. So now we turn it to dust. In our super speedy and got squeezy 6000. Now there's a reference I'm proud of. And we put the blaze gold with the glowstone. And we're going to need a whole stack of these things. And we ran a blaze bolt. There it is. There we go. And now we grab a stack of ender pearls. Which we can just unpack a few. And bada bing bada boom, we got a stack of eyes of ender. We mix those with our stars. After getting rid of whatever zombie's making that awful racket. Who is making that awful racket? Oh, over in there. Unfortunate placement. No! Give me my sword. Okay, anyway, as I was saying. We come over here to the Ender Crafter. Nether stars. And this. And now we wait for however long it takes it to do that. Meanwhile, we're at 22 out of 64 ingots here. And our energizer... Oh, that is empty. How about the one from downstairs? One from downstairs is doing fine. We can turn this on, but I don't think we need to. Yeah, it's not even throwing that away. I find it weird that it's... I'll put this side to output. I mean, in theory, they're all input and output, so they should be getting power from there anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Are you almost done? I hope you are. We need food. Eggs. We have a bunch of eggs. Let's just make some eggs. I don't feel like cooking rice for sushi. Let's just cook some eggs in an industrial furnace. That's what the industrial furnace is for, cooking eggs. Okay. We need... How's our time in a bottle, by the way? Where's our time in a... In there. Oh, it's accumulated 3 hours. We can make things fast. Alright, chat, observe. For anyone who's never seen how this works. You see how this thing is super slow? Grabbing is the... We just made it like 4 times as fast. By using up some of the time we stored up in the bottle. And now the ender juice is flowing. That is why this thing is so good. I don't know how long the effect lasts. It's already gone. Still. With how much time that, with how little time that took, so we're at 3:11. I think I clicked it 4 times? 5 times. That took us like 8 minutes of bottled time. Sure, it doesn't last very long, but that's fine. Because we can still keep doing it. What were we? We were working on like 10 different things. Okay, those are coming along well. We need eggs for food. Where's our food eggs? There's our food eggs. Okay. Another quick look at the mana base, maybe? We're not a third. Okay. Thermal at least seems to have recovered, so let's give it another burst of mana. I can wait a bit for that. Okay, so back to this. Wait, can we make all the black iron we need? Also, hold on, let me check. Oh, look at all the meat. Also, these hearts, we need to find some way of using them because I don't know. Or we shove it in a containment unit. Also works, apparently. Here you also has a bunch of meat too. Thingies. I was gonna do thingies. Right, the black iron. How are we on netherite? 72. Is that enough? Is that enough netherite? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. 12 times 8 is more than that. It's a stack and a half. So no, that is not enough. So no, that is not enough. Let's grab another stack of scrap. Shove it in the processing unit. Check down here. I'm assuming the stone broke, so put the new one in. How are we doing on XPs? 96? Still seems to be flowing in. I do want to go check on it, though. Like, yes, it's flowing in, but I want to see how we're doing on the whole book thing. There's half of them left, give or take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, about a bit less than half of them. And they're probably almost exhausted, so probably gonna need another round of books. Okay, how are we on gold? 15? Not very good. Can I ask you for another 2 stacks, big guy? I can? Lovely. You're a great guy, big guy. Okay. Let's at least make the plates. The plates need a stack of netherite? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 8 times 8. 8 times 8 is a stack, right? 8 times 8 is a stack, which means we actually need a stack plus 2. Okay, we do have all the materials. Take it away. System. Oh, we got all the capacitors already? Hey, we got the 32 capacitors. Now we just need these guys. I think I gave it a bit more juice than I gave it a lot more juice than last time. And I'm wasting it because we don't have a block in there. Oh, jeez, it is just tearing through these now. Oh, crap, chat. I know I gave it a bunch of time. I gave it like an hour's worth of speed ups. Was not expecting to just tear through them like that. Please make me some more. I know I'm starting to... Okay, it already slowed down. Still, that was a lot of ender juice. Like, at once. It did cost us an hour of time in a bottle. But, I'd say it was worth it. I'm going to put this in the category, why did I not make this sooner? I think this thing goes in the category of why did I not make this sooner? Like, it's even here in the pro tips. Anti-solicitor talisman. I just shoved them in the... in the pit. Compressed coal. Yeah, we know about bulk crafting. Spawn eggs, you can buy spawn eggs. And the tome, yeah, we know all of these. We have some quests here to deliver. Oh, Gaia spirits. Wait, we didn't get the Gaia agglomeration plate because we didn't make... Wait, but we made the... Well, no, we didn't make the Gaia agglomeration plate. We made the other one. But it still works to make Gaia steel. Oh well. And from evil magic, we have the bloody mechanism. I mean, I'll take the extra precisions. I'll take the extra precision mechanisms. Always useful. What is this? Portals. We don't really need these, do we? I mean, the gas gates might be useful. Chicken gates. Oh, shulkers. Do we need shulkers? I don't think we need shulkers. None of these seem... We didn't make the energetic infuser? What does it do? It just charges items. I also didn't make a redstone furnace. Ah, wait, because I didn't make the 8 ender alternators, so it doesn't do all of these. Okay, just... I'm wondering if there's anything worth in, like, checking all of these away. Just for completionism's sake. Like, we didn't make the these. Yeah, that's the netherite crafter. I don't think we haven't needed to go up to netherite yet. Okay, are you almost done? 51. Can I give you some more juice? Just 3 ticks this time. 3 ticks is still making it go very fast. Okay, 4 ticks. Ah! It broke the block! It broke the block. Chat, why do I keep doing this? Luckily, we already had some more Enderium. It broke the block. It broke the block while it's on speed ups. It's wasting our speed ups. 52. 53. No, 52 still. There. We're at 32 times. Come on. Even with the bottle, with the time in a bottle, this thing takes forever. Even with the time in a bottle, this takes forever. That is amazing. Guess we can get started over there. 56 means we need another 8. Okay. Can get started crafting these over here. There, until this has the 8 in there, and stop them. We're just looking at the machine work. Chat's been so quiet. Why have you been so quiet, chat? Ooh, nuclear reactor. Battery box, solar panel, quantum helmet. The NASA workbench? Was that how we made the NASA workbench before? I guess it must have been. I don't think I updated the mod pack since we started. I don't remember making the iridium circuits though. I don't remember making these, but sure, I guess I must have. Speed up, goddammit. I need that juice. Okay, I think we're gonna have enough. Okay, we're gonna have some extra. That's okay. I think we have some ender juice around here somewhere. Yeah, we can just drain it out. Okay, let's just remove the block before we lose another one. We don't need it no more. There we go. We got off all of our ender ingots. We can disassemble this thing. Oh wait, hold on. I can just... No, it doesn't. It could have. Okay, wrench? Pipe wrench? Drain the excess. Now we have 1.2. Wait, do we have 1.2? No, 384. We have 1.2 latex. There we go. Okay, that's taken care of. I thought that was going to take longer. Good thing I remember this time in a bottle exists. Shame I only remembered it 44 streams in. Okay. What are we making here? Nothing? You could get the material for the ultimate slates. Can we make 8 elite control circuits? I'd rather make the slime steel first. That one's faster. It's 8 slime steel, 8 elite control circuits, and 8 advanced processors. Can we make it advanced processors? That one I'm concerned about. We can. Lovely. Get started, please. I love just not having to do anything and have the system do all of the work. Speaking of machines doing all the work, we can put more. And we are out of books, and that is definitely not enough for all the black steel we're going to need. So, time for more books. Time for another stack of books. -1 because that's how we get it divisible by 3. And planks. 2 stacks of planks. So let's order 3. We can get started on enchanting the books. And another stack of lapis. This is burning through a lot of lapis though. Oh, it's the sawmill. It's the sawmill, it's just a sawmill. Store all, grab 1. Put it back here. Grab 1. Yes, we're doing this again, chat. I forgot to enchant. I have checked. There's no automated way of doing this. It makes... the only automated way is enchant with 30 levels, which would be a waste of XP. So, our other options would be like an auto trader with the villagers. Our other option would be something like an auto village trader, but I don't think that's too viable. Because that's gonna cost us a ton of emeralds. Okay, can you grab some planks now? Where are our planks? I really like 2 stacks of planks. They can't be taking that long, can they? Can the planks be taking that long, chat? Chat's been quiet a lot. Chat just disappeared. Chat ran away. Chat ran away a bit ago. Chat doesn't like me anymore. It's okay. I ain't forcing anyone to be here. If you don't want to. I appreciate it if you are, but if I'm not making your day better, then I'd rather you go do something else. I will keep playing though. Might end stream a bit early if there's no one here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end stream a bit early. It's about I'll give it the last 5 minutes of the pre-roll free time. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just end it right now. Get whatever books we already have going, because if chat doesn't have patience for it, neither do I. There we go. And how do we close out stream now? Did we accomplish anything that we could use for the closing out stream? How are we doing on netherite? Okay, we did make the black iron. We do have enough black iron for the plates. I don't think we have enough power for it though. I can only make 90. Yeah, we're out of power. I mean, we're not. The box downstairs has a bunch of it stored away. The box has a bunch of power. So that's why this hasn't died just yet. I don't know how, like, the visual doesn't show it draining. So, I know it's 100 million, but still, this takes 10 million. No, this also takes 100 million. I don't know why we're not seeing the box drain. I'm not sure. But you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Probably draining the reactor or something like that. Probably should go in and give it more fuel. Let's do that. Let's go fuel up the reactor and then end stream. I'll make all the plates next week. We'll make all the... Yeah, it's starting to slow down. No, why it's starting to slow down when, again, we have a thing here for power that has 100 million... I'll rewire that. I'll need to rewire that, I guess. I'll need to rewire that, I guess. Alright, I'll go and refuel next time. Screw it. I just end. The bees are... Nah, let's do with the flowers. Let's end near the flowers, shall we? We have enough mana for 2.5 thingies. We can end here. Alright, chat. If anyone is still there. Cat is going to go now. I hope everyone who was here had fun. There was a new person here. I hope you get, if you're still listening, I hope you enjoyed my yaps and the Minecrafts. And for everyone else who was there, hope you enjoyed. And there's more Dragon Quest Monsters on Thursday. We got it. That one's gonna be fun. We got a new location because we got a god cat. And then new puzzle game on Saturday. I was thinking if Miss Mod was going to be, if she wanted to just do that one series once in a while, or if she wanted it to be a recurring thing. Seems like she wants to do it recurring. So yeah, you'll have more Miss Mod on Saturday. We picked out a new game. The only reason it wasn't the first game we picked is because I didn't know it was out yet. Anyway, I'm yapping. I'm just making noise. Goodbye, everyone. Hope everyone had fun. See you on Thursday. Have a good day.